What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's Banished Wednesday, episode 6. Now, we'll get right back into the game here and take a quick look. The mini town hall shows that we have 49 families, 29 homes. So we need to work on that. Now, we got these two were upgraded. We're going to go ahead and upgrade these two homes right now. Even though it is winter, let's unpause gameplay here, because where is it? We have the building house. Now, as soon as we get the supplies, we are going to upgrade it to the coaching inn because it is such a nicer looking building. But for right now, we'll do that. Let's hop out here into the woodland area. Whoop, right here. Let's check out and see how our foresters are doing. 225 logs. Logs right here are at 45. That's a little slow going. Let's come in here, check out this forester. How many logs have you been doing? 183. So they are logging fine. It's just been building, and when you build, you use wood. In case you didn't know, that's how it works. So let's go here and queue up these trees to be gotten. Let's queue up these trees to be gotten. We got this area nice and flat. We got 36 laborers. Why don't we put another couple of builders in? Let's queue up these trees to be gotten. Yeah. So figured out the iron thing from last episode. We used the iron for the fencing, so now we have the small iron smelter and the fire bundler. The fire bundler over on the lake is making fire bundles. This is making furnace fuel. This is turning iron ore and furnace fuel into iron, and we're good to go. Can't upgrade this house, which is fine. Eventually I may, well, not may, eventually what I'm going to do is change all this housing around. But we don't want to do it all at the same time. So, did they seriously finish these already? Wow, they did. Talk about, and I mean fast. Let's take a quick peek here. Nobody's in the boarding house. Okay, we're in the springtime. What did we do for corn last season? 300. And cucumbers 420. Yep, so corn doesn't get as big of a yield, or it didn't have a full season. So we'll have to check at the end, or at the beginning of next season, and see what this pulls in. If it pulls in smaller, then what we may have to do with the cornfields is utilize the whole space and make them 9 by 15. Because especially if we want to start doing wheat for bakeries and such later on. So now, since we have no nomads at this time, click, no nomads at this time. I know I missed some last time around. Oh, we had somebody die of old age. Oh, why are these not all the way at the bottom? There you go. You can be all the way at the bottom. I want you there. I'm thinking about taking these out and putting the taller variant of these homes, the village townhouses. Fancy FK houses 4 upgrade option, or I might do the bigger versions of these homes since they have an upgrade option. We'll have to wait and see. What are we full up on? We're full up on food. Okay. And our barn is not full. Well, that's fine. It's fine to be full up on food. They can stop doing what they're doing for the time being. Let's see. So maybe I'll fix this area right now. I think I'm gonna take these houses out, even though I think they're cute. I want to put more of these colonial small houses in. I think they have a nicer feel to them. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one at a time here. So they're homeless for a split second. What speed are we playing on? We're playing on ×5. Let's go down to ×2. Seems a little fast-paced for me. And we're gonna put in the Colonial small homes. These guys. Because they're cute. They're cute. Let me turn it around. Look at those. They're adorable. And we get a little bit more variety. These are fine. And I'm sure I'll use them in some areas, but I put them down and then I realized later I don't like them so much in this area. I like them fine. That it's a little flat on the front looking, but not in this area. And in fact, this house will probably go at some point too. Wow, that house is packed. Yeah. Okay. So since we know we're going to do that, I can't upgrade the clothes store, but I don't need to. They are full up on clothes. They built 100 clothes. Nice. That flax idea, thank you, M Baby Blue. That worked out phenomenally. What do I got for tools limit? 200, and you guys are banging away at the tools. Oh, look, I can upgrade later with roof tiles and brick. Nice. Nice. I can also start making iron tools, 1 log, 1 iron. And I think I'm gonna do that. And that way we get better quality, longer lasting tools. Let's see, pull back a little bit here. I think we'll pull some trees from this side over here. They're small, but wood is wood. And yeah, we'll get those too. And how are we doing down here? Oh, look at, yeah. I believe reeds are a dry good, and that limit has been reached. Yep. So 3,000. Whoops, I don't want to click on the house, I wanted to click on the ban. Alright, there you go. We got a lot of reeds stored, so it's not like I necessarily needed to do that right away. And fuel limit's 2,000. Okay, so I don't want to up that yet. So maybe, see, how do we manage this? We are going to take out 1 chopper. Because we've been keeping up with 1 chopper. And look at all that firewood. How are we doing down here? Materials limits 1,000, and we have 160, so thinking fire bundles are a material. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the next house. You know what, we'll get rid of them both right now because I want to put these in. And I think I'm going to have to step them back from the road to get the desired effect I'm looking for. Fuel refiner, botanist living in there, nice, and a builder. Yeah, so I definitely need to put in more housing anyhow. So let's go ahead, while we're here, make a bunch of people homeless. These don't seem to take too long to upgrade, so we're gonna put 20 builders in and let them go to town. How'd that one do? 249 and 332. So there's a variety of food there. Oh, did I really close that down? Bling, there we go. I don't know how I closed that down. 6 people homeless, is this full? I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's full. Alright. Alright, let's look at getting the housing back in here. So Colonial house. We'll do this. We'll do this small cape style. So we'll be able to get. You know what? We'll actually rotate it. And we'll get a little row of houses going off this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So... Oop, autosave going. Gotta watch out for that. Tricks me every time. Alright, so let's get this one in. And... this one in. And this one in. And this one in. That puts 4 houses in there. And we'll stack them. I'm a fan of the stacking method. I noticed Noble Rambler does it as well. I don't think I've ever played Banished where I didn't stack my construction to follow along with it, even though it's not completely necessary. But alright, good. So those are on their way. It's not completely necessary because all you have to do is just go back to the area you were building in, but sometimes when the maps get bigger and you're spread further apart, it makes sense to keep one in the building area up, so that way you can quickly jump back over to it like that. Oh, here they come. Let's get a road down in there. What's low? Reserve of logs is low. Yes, it is. Alright, while those are building, we'll go over here. Chopper is gone. Excelente. Excelente. How's this barn doing? That one's 76% full. Okay. Alright, so first one is done. Let's get a look at you before you get crowded in there. And these are going to be kind of crowded because this is going to be eventually dockside. So it's fine to have them a little bit denser packed. Nice. And we have a trader. And what have you got for me? Wooden tools, chocolate, healing poultice, and coke fuel. No thank-o. Have a great day. Should have taken a look to see what I could order, but no need. And then that one is done. Very nice. Very nice. I like how they all have unique shapes, and that one is done. Very nice. Very nice. How are you doing over here? Still got a bunch of people in there. Okay. Get this last house in over here. And then we'll take this house out. Come on, you can do it. You're over here making iron. Making iron? How much iron you make in a season? 46? Not bad, not bad. We'll build up a store after a while. And there's the last house there. Very nice, very nice. Still got time to make another baby. They're in their late 30s. Alright. So let's drop back here. Alright, these are going up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, a couple of youngins. Alright, let's bring the town hall back up. Overview. Okay, so we're falling behind on the housing a little bit. Let's get over here. Let's do this last house upgrade. And we'll get another small colonial in there. And let's start thinking about housing in this area. I think we could definitely look at... So we've got the two... These might be farms. I don't think they're going to be orchards again. And how much did the crop field bring in? 300. So that's what the corn brings in. So the corn's going to definitely need 2. Alright, 420. So let's go ahead and remove these 2. And food, crop field. Yeah, and we'll make that corn for next season, and we'll just put the 1 person in. There you go. Alright, so we'll make that a bigger cornfield, so we'll have cucumbers and a big cornfield, and we might have to do another big cornfield. We're getting down here near the dock works on the lake. So, what kind of housing? We need to think quick because we're really falling behind. I'm surprised at our growth potential so far. All right, let's see. What do we got? Salt box houses. F variants. Okay. Let's start out with a blue, white, red. And we'll go blue, white, red. Very patriotic. And what we'll do is we'll bring this one up and we'll leave that up. They need lumber. Something I did not think about right there, but yeah. So maybe I will do that sooner rather than later. Not a workshop, lumber, water wheel, sawmill. I can get it right there. And that's right in the flow of the water. So not bad, right? Country road. Bring that up and we'll start working on getting some lumber supplies up so we can get the pig butcher going as well. And I think once we get the pig butcher built, we'll up the food limit. Because if we're growing this fast, we are definitely going to need F. Can I get it in there? I cannot. Alright, but I can put it right there. And then I'll take this road from here. Oh, wait a minute. It's not what I wanted. Okay. That's a little better. So they'll bring over the other supplies, and since these don't need wood, they need lumber once we get the lumber mill up. Or the sawmill, excuse me. Once we get the water wheel sawmill up, we'll build that. Boy, those are so cute. Seriously. And in case anybody wonders, there's a lot of these style homes in New England. Very much just like these. And in some areas they are pretty packed in. Alright, anybody still in there? We got a couple of people in there, which means we need to hurry up with the housing. These did get upgraded. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's quickly check how you doing on making lumber. Still pushing out about 150. That's about good. And there's 4 of you in here, and you're doing 210. Leads me to believe the small one is actually more efficient. The only downside is if you look at the footprint of that, right? You look at the footprint of that, and then you look at the footprint of that. The footprint of this one is much bigger, so they have a bigger area to get through. But that's why we cleared out all the rock and everything like that, so there wouldn't be an issue. Oop, autosave. So I think as soon as, oh yeah, I think as soon as the sawmill is built, we'll go ahead and call this one done. I think I might upgrade that barn as well. Cute little barn though. I like the thatched roof. But now it's not. Now it doesn't fit the rest of the motif over here. These all look like they belong together, which is nice. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll build a sawmill. We'll get that set to start building lumber so that these other buildings can be built. I'm going to go ahead and unpause the big butcher too. So when the lumber starts rolling in, they just immediately start going to town on it. Or actually, you know what? I'll save that for the next episode so I remember to unpause it then, so we can look at the pig butcher more closely. What are we waiting on? Ooh, we're waiting on stone. Ooh. We definitely need stone. Ooh, little dimple in the... Yeah. Alright. Well, that'll hold things up a little bit if we don't got any stone. That's because I think all the salt box houses needed stone. They did, didn't they? No stone. 15. Yeah. Okay. So let's set a priority to this so that they work on it first. Look at that. I love how the iron smelter, the smoke is thick and black. Today's beverage is hot coffee, because it's cold here in New England. What are we doing at the town hall? Any nomads? No nomads. Okay. I have to remember to start checking that because I miss them frequently. Alright, and we're coming up on we're in year 10. Ooh. It's flying by. Everybody's 100% clothed. Okay, and I think next episode too, I'll have to try to make a mental note of this. But it might be time to start building a school. What I wanted to try to do was get to 100 laborers first. But I think we're going to need to start pushing through school because our education level is very low. Which means that they're not working as proficiently as they could be if they were educated workers. You get what I'm saying? I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright. I wanted you prioritized. And we'll get these guys over here to collect some stone. And then at some point, too, we're going to have to take a big overview of the map. Alright, there you go. There you go. Now let's move that up. Take a big overview of the map, and we need to look at where we're going to start doing mining stuff. Little happy well. Very nice. I don't like that it's odd, because there's 2 there and 1 there, but it'll do. It'll do, piggy. Come on, get building. and they're working on other projects. Not what I told you to do. Not what I told you to do. You must listen to me. You know, if Martha were... No, that's not me. That's Night Ghost. Never mind. You're working down here. I like the mossy stone here, which would have been perfectly fine to use a mossy stone path in the front of here. But, yeah, I gotta stick with the pathing that I currently have. And then I'll upgrade to stone later on. Much, much later on. Let's see, where else can we... I want to keep them busy. I want to keep the laborers busy, so... No, collect stone, not iron ore. Oh, look at it. Look at it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Look at the laborers, man. They are on top of it. No workers scheduled to build it, and yet they're still over there building. That's fine. That's fine if they finish both at the same time. Alright, so I've already forgotten what it was that I said I was going to do next episode. So, school. I need to look at putting a school. That's what I wanted to do for sure next episode. We'll get the lumber coming in. Alright, there we go. We want lumber from logs. We are going to put just one person doing it, so we do not... Yeah, so we don't overuse our logs. Since we're good on fuel right now. Yeah, food production and a school. Food production and a school. And I think maybe I'll put the school in here somewhere. So, yeah, there you go. That's episode 6 in the bag. Thanks everybody for watching. If you like what you're watching, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. I've demonstrated that I do read them. And with that, I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace!
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.